Welcome to Live with Claire and Risa. I'm Claire.
And I'm Risa, coming to you from your mother's vagina.
I know we don't look like Jimmy, Johnny, or Seth, but we're here and we're going to give you the news.
Hey, sorry I'm late. They called in a Jimmy. I'm a custodial staffs person here.
Oh no, I think we got this, Jimmy. Thanks though. As we were saying, we're going to be recapping some of the news that went down this week. A lot has happened.
Listen, people are kind of freaking out. They've never seen two women host late night before.
We got it, Jimmy.
I think, if I just...
Get off the stage, Jimmy.
Of course, I think what you guys are doing here is great. Very brave.
Let's just get to the news. This week, a storm touched down in southern U.S. The tropical storm was named Alberto, which is the most diversity some of those states had seen for a while.
The romaine lettuce E. coli breakout is finally over. Great! Now I can get back to buying a bag of lettuce and letting it sit soggy in my fridge.
J. Crew is selling a shirt for boys that says, "I'm a feminist too." Many right-wing activists are furious that the store would so thoughtlessly utilize children as pawns in a political game. All I can say is finally, now we get to criticize boys for what they're wearing. Speaking of criticizing the male fashion sense, that brings us to a segment with the correspondent on the street.
Shawn, take it away.
Yo, what's up, motherfuckers? It's Shawn over here, downtown Chicago. We're asking random people on the street about the Tinder app and online dating. After this, you can catch us at the beach. Let's do it.
You were asking people about Tinder and online dating. Can you answer a few questions?
Sure.
Alright, nice.
I mean, it is what it is. It's not good. But I mean, it's like, yeah, I found that most people just want hookups.
I found my hookup on Tinder.
Really? So how would you rate that?
It's amazing.
Fuck her right in the pussy!
He's got it.
I've been on Tinder, I want to say, since sophomore year of high school, and I'm a junior in college now, so it's been a long ass time.
Well, I've had a girlfriend for about a year and a half, so I've been kind of inactive on Tinder.
So that's a no.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Well, I don't disagree with it. I mean, my roommate uses it actively, and I think it's kind of fun, so.
What's your thoughts on Tinder, man?
Tinder, it's cool, but you know, you can use it as a tool, but it also is kind of
A tool for what? Give me a tool for what?
a tool for the boning, you know.
For the boning. Say that one more time for the people in the back. Say that one more time.
So where you can get your dick appointment.
For your dick appointment.
It's for girls, alright? Tinder is for girls, and if you just happen to be a guy on it, good luck.
I feel like it's mostly a game, like something.
Just like something to pass the time, swipe right, swipe left.
Yeah. Or be like, look, what the fuck? Like we go on sometimes at night when we're bored.
Do you use, is it like a smash or pass type of thing, or are you there for love?
Depends how I feel. I mean, I'm about to I have a girlfriend now, so I don't really use it.
The one you met on Tinder?
No, we broke up. That was terrible.
Sorry I brought it up.
No, you're good.
Excuse me. We're asking oh, that's cool. Don't worry about it.
Thanks for getting out there and asking the hard-hitting questions, Shawn. And now a word from our sponsors.
And now back to the important news. Headlines rocking the waves throughout the nation. The Roseanne reboot was just canceled, which is a shame because I don't think we have enough sitcoms about dysfunctional white families.
Millions of Americans are fighting over if they can hear Laurel or Yanny, this being the first time since Trump's inauguration that women are actually being heard.
A Michigan woman was fired for baking brownies laced with laxatives for a coworker's goodbye party. Our writers came up with more than 100 punchlines for this joke, but they were all shitty.
A Russian journalist was reported dead, actually turned out to be alive the whole time, closing out the longest game of hide-and-seeks since the debacle that ensued after Waldo decided not to show up for work.
In an effort to remedy their image after a recent scandal, Starbucks recently closed their stores nationwide for racial bias training. Some Starbucks employees quoted the experience as eye-opening, but Lincoln Park moms are still unsatisfied that their coffee is not scalding hot.
Another season of The Bachelorette is underway. This season, like all others, includes some weirdo dressed in an animal costume, a sleazy guy that you would definitely cannot leave alone with your drink, and that guy who wasn't good enough for you in high school and all of those men are named Kyle. Gotta love romance.
Rapper T.I. was arrested while trying to get into his own home. He was just trying to live his life.
And now it's time for our YouTuber of the Week segment.
What's up, YouTube? It's me, Ellie, and you're watching Ellie Does Things. I want to start off by saying thank you so much for watching and supporting. Your support means the world to me, and if I didn't have it, I couldn't be able to do this. So thank you so much. You're really giving back. And I just wanted to say we're starting off this episode with a new segment called Treat Yourself. It's basically going to be a shopping haul where we review the things that I've bought throughout the week. And we're going to start off by talking about this really rad shirt that I'm wearing right now. This is a shirt from Uniqlo. It is from the MoMA collection in Uniqlo, and in case you don't know what the MoMA is, it is a modern art museum in New York. It's very famous, and yeah, and it's so funny because I actually got to buy this shirt at the Uniqlo across from the MoMA in New York when I actually visited the MoMA in New York, and it's really humbling just to know what art you're wearing and like what it actually means and like where this art is coming from, and just like actually knowing the artist and just like knowing and backing up the art that you support is just like so important. Yeah. I highly recommend doing that. It's so important. Anyways, we have to move on. I also have a mug that I want to talk about. It means a lot to me. It absolutely means a lot to me because I'm just going to talk about it. Yeah, I'm just going to show you it. So basically, it's a mug. It's from Francesca's Boutique. There's a bunch of macaroons on it. I went to Paris this summer, and I really found myself in Paris this summer. I had a really good trip, and it's just like so important to me, and so now I have a sentimental piece. We're running out of time, YouTube. Thank you so much. Comment, like, rate, subscribe.
Thanks so much, Ellie. And now we'd like to welcome our special guest, Tommy Bahama, to the stage. Hi, Tommy. Thanks for being with us.
Bonjour! Thank you for having me, Jimmy.
Oh, no. We are Clare and Risa. This is the Clare and Risa show.
Hi, I'm Risa.
So France, how was France?
Yes, France is a beautiful country where I grew up. I was homeless on the streets of Paris as a child, and but it is beautiful to be back now in the country now that I have money.
Oh, great. And what do you do with this money?
I buy things such as hairless rabbits in groups, expensive like pornography, and just kind of DVDs that were originally early in English but are now in French.
Okay. Oh, we heard some news about your son. Why don't you share that with our viewers today?
Okay. Recently, my son Jean-Pierre Bahama passed away from osteoporosis. And
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
If this is too difficult for you to talk about, we can. How is your clothing line going?
Oh, it's going great. We're transitioning to a lot more mesh.
Mesh.
A lot more spikes. These are
Surprise.
some of our new shorts. They still have a lot of pockets.
Yes.
For many different things.
I have a lot of things.
Yeah.
Well, a great item for the summer or for the winter if you have legs that don't get cold.
Well, thank you so much for sharing those with us. It looks like a great addition to your collection.
Thank you very much. It's coming out fall, winter 2020.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Tommy.
Of course. Thank you so much, Conan. Thank you for having me.
Risa.
Okay.
It was close.
Okay. Thank you.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's your man cleaning the house. Get the all-new Swiffer for Men. He'll love cleaning up the day after a big game with the boys. He can clean while watching the game. It's that simple. Double the Swiffer for double the clean. Look at your man go. Swiffer for Men.
Brody's hot sauce. For real men. A staple of modern day masculinity. Only the most toxically macho men can handle the extreme taste. It will burn every bit of estrogen out of your measly body. Brody's hot sauce. For real men.
Here to close out the show is our stand-up special, Sam.
Hey, all right. That Tommy Bahama guy seemed pretty cool. I was walking here this morning and I saw a pig wearing a vest, just like a normal human vest, and no drug has ever given me as much joy as I experienced in that moment. I felt like I was on cloud 9. The only thing I think that could maybe be better is if I saw like a flamingo with like super jacked calves, just like Tour de France rider calves. So recently I was on a bus and everyone on the bus got the same Amber Alert at the same time, and without thinking I yelled group text and was met with a lot of frowns from various people going to work or possibly to find that child. I've been walking around my neighborhood a lot trying to find dogs because I don't do a lot of things, and recently my roommate and I were doing that, and we went to try and find this dog, and we're asking all these people just like, excuse me, have you seen this dog? Have you seen this dog? And everyone's like, no, I'm so sorry. And we realized after a while they weren't like sad we lost our dog, they were just so upset for this young gay couple. I don't think I'm gay, but I'm only 23 and the human brain stops developing at 25, so like I for sure could be, and I just don't know yet. I could definitely like go into a coma. You know how some people go into comas and they wake up like speaking French or something? I could go into a coma and I could wake up like sucking dick and liking it. So this joke has never worked ever, and I'm really excited to do it for everyone. I don't think you should have to neuter your dog. However, if you don't, I think it should be required that your dog has to wear jeans. I don't think that your husky should have to have his balls cut off, but he should have to have a nice pair of Wranglers. Thanks for listening to me.